Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be studying some basic concepts on percentages. It's a very important topic regarding your placements and other competitive examinations. This topic can be directly used in many other topics, that is averages, also in simple interest, compound interest, profit and loss, and data interpretation also. And it can also be used in that speed, board distance, and many other quantitative aptitude uh, topics. So in percentage topic, there are few basic things which needed to be studied. First is percentage equivalent of fraction. बहुत ही important है percentage of fractions पढ़ना कि किसी एक fraction को percentage में कैसे denote किया जाए. Second है concept of multiplication factor. Percentage में एक concept आएगा multiplication factor का. Third है successive percentage rules. Today we'll be studying these three and I'll tell you where to use the tricks and how you can solve it very quickly. Now, in percentage equivalent of fractions, 1 by 1 is denoted as 100%. Now, what is percentage first of all? Percentage is always on the base of 100. This could be considered x. Anything on the base of 100 is percentage. How do you denote that thing on the base of 100? कितना ज़्यादा है कितना कम है. If something is more than that, that will be more than 100%. Something is less than that, how much less is that on the base of 100? Okay, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, 1 by 6. Similarly, we have to remember till 1 by 20 by heart. This will help us a lot in solving many problems. Now next, in this question I'll tell you how this fractional of percentage equivalent of fraction will help you. For an example, the conventional method would be, conventional solution I should say, will be 14.28% of 70. How we will write 14.28 into 70, so yeah, and it will come out nearly 9.996. Can I write 14.28% directly as 1 by 7 and into 70? Then it comes out to be 10. Isn't that easy? If I directly write it out as 14.28% as 1 by 7, it becomes very easy. Now let's have a look at another one. 11.11% of 108. Conventional solution क्या होगा? 11.11% लिखा, फिर 108 लिखा, उसके बाद आप इसे सॉल्व करेंगे. But what I'll do, I'll write this as 1 by 9 into 108. Answer is 12. So we need to check out whatever the percentage is given and the reverse also, that of what nearly the fraction it would be. Okay, next one. Now in this question they are asking what will be the value of 400 by 11. What conventionally people do, this 400, this 11, 11 3s are 33 and so on. But what I can directly do is, I clearly know that 100 by 11 is 9.09. 1 by 11 in terms of percentage was 9.09%. So I can clearly write that 4 into 100 by 11, and this is 4 into 9.09. This will become 36.36. If we know the percentage equivalent of the fractions and the reverse, at times the calculations become very easy. Now let's see what's next. अब ये कह रहे हैं find the value of 20% of 50% of 400. अब कन्वेंशनल सॉल्यूशन में आप क्या करेंगे, वापस 20% को आप लिखेंगे 20 by 100, इसको लिखेंगे हम 50/100, ठीक है, और फिर इसको लिखेंगे हम ऐसे कैसे 400, ये ऐसे ऐसे, और हम इसको सॉल्व करेंगे। बट अगर हम नॉर्मल डायरेक्ट की बात करें तो 20% मुझे पता है 1/5 होता है, 50% मुझे पता है 1/2 होता है, इंटू 400 करेंगे और ये फ्लैट 40 हमारा आंसर आ जाएगा। चलिए नेक्स्ट देखते हैं। अब नेक्स्ट आ जाता है हमारा कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन फैक्टर। मल्टीप्लिकेशन फैक्टर में 1 दैट इज यूनिटी is always considered to be 100%. If I say that increase, यहाँ पे इसकी जरूरत कहाँ बेसिकली पड़ती है, इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज ऑफ अ नंबर बाय अ पर्टिकुलर परसेंटेज। जैसे मैंने अगर कहा कि इंक्रीज अ नंबर बाय 25%, then I can directly write that the number x into 1.25। कैसे? अगर मेरे को बोला जाए इंक्रीज द नंबर बाय 25%, व्हाट इट विल बी x प्लस 25% ऑफ x, और ये क्या है 1/4, 1/4 इज 0.25, तो x प्लस 0.25x इट विल बी 1.25x। अगर 10% बढ़ाना है तो 0.1 ऐड कर दो, 20% बढ़ाना है तो 0.2 ऐड कर दो। देन प्लस इज फॉर इंक्रीज एंड माइनस इज फॉर डिक्रीज। ये एक फ्लैट सा कॉन्सेप्ट है मल्टीप्लिकेशन फैक्टर का। अब हम देखेंगे नेक्स्ट सक्सेसिव परसेंटेज रूल। अब सक्सेसिव परसेंटेज रूल कहाँ काम आता है, जहां पे हम मल्टीपल परसेंटेजेस देखते हैं, पहले एक बार बढ़ा फिर दूसरा बढ़ा। फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल शोरूम्स में लिखा होता है ना कई बार 50% प्लस 30%, तो हम पहले क्या करते हैं, हम पहले 50% निकालते हैं, फिर बचे हुए अमाउंट का 30% निकालते हैं, 30% और ऑफ कर देते हैं, मतलब 70% निकालते हैं। तो हाउ दिस शुड बी डन इन अ वन मैनर। अब पहले कन्वेंशनल मेथड देख लेते हैं। इंक्रीज 120/20%, तो इसमें मैं इसको 120 को सीधा 1.2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर सकता हूँ, मल्टीप्लीकेशन फैक्टर। ओके, तो इट विल कम आउट टू बी 144। देन दे से दैट अगेन बाय 10% और बढ़ा दो, इसका 10% कितना होगा 14.4, ये ऐड कर दो, इट विल बिकम आउट टू बी 158.4 फाइनल आंसर। बट सक्सेसिव परसेंटेज रूल का एक डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला ये होता है a प्लस b प्लस ab by 100. Here a is 1%, b is second percentage, so it will come out to be 20 plus 10 plus 20 into 10 by 100, that comes out to be 32%. Now if you straight away do 1.32, it will come out to be 158.4. It will come out to be 158.4%. You can check the answer. So this formula, this goes for successive percentage rule. Here it was increase, so we used all positive signs, and if there is a decrease you can use the minus sign. Okay, let's have a question on this one again. A number is first increased by 20% and then decreased by 15%. Let us assume a number 100 first increased by 20%, it means it becomes 120, then minus 15%. 15% of 120 will be 18, minus कर दो, तो 102 will be the answer. Now let's have a look by successive percentage rule. उसमें क्या होगा 20 plus minus 15 plus 20 into minus 15 by 100. So 20 minus 15, 15, 5, minus 3. Total, and the sign is positive, so there is 2% increase, and this is what we have got over here. So with that formula we can do very easily and in a fast efficient manner. Next, now in these are the type of question where the price of a commodity increases or decreases, and with respect to that they would like to know that what is the consumption of that commodity increased or decreased. For an example, in a household, a family used to spend a certain amount on some quantity. इसको ऐसे समझते हैं, मान लीजिए हम राइस खाते हैं, राइस 100 रुपीज अ केजी है, आज उसकी प्राइस बढ़ गई, बट हम राइस 100 रुपीज का ही खाना चाहते हैं, तो कुछ अमाउंट कम करना पड़ेगा कंजम्पशन में, या फिर प्राइस घट जाए तो उतने ही अमाउंट में कितना ज्यादा आ सकता है, या फिर प्राइस ज्यादा बढ़ जाए और हम जो एक्सपेंडिचर है वो थोड़ा ही बढ़ा पाए तो कितना क्वांटिटी में फर्क आ जाएगा. दिस टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर देयर. नाउ दे से दैट फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर क्वांटिटी देयर इज प्राइस राइज बाय 20% एंड एक्सपेंडिचर ओनली राइज बाय 10%. सो ऑब्वियस है यहाँ से इन दो चीजों से कि क्वांटिटी कंजम्पशन में कुछ फर्क आया होगा. सो now let the initial price be 100, new price will be 120, और कंजम्पशन इसको हम प्राइस कंसीडर कर लेते हैं. अब कंजम्पशन की बात पे आ जाओ. लेट इनिशियल कंजम्पशन वाज रुपीज 100, now the consumption will be 110. Initially we used to eat of 1 kg of that commodity. अब कुछ commodity में difference आएगा. Now they are asking for percentage change. Percentage change can be, this is the quantity which price of the quantity which you used to eat, which you will eat actually. This is the new one, and this is the, sorry, this will be 120 into 100. So the answer will come out to be 1 by 12 into 100. Got it? In the terms of percentage, that will be clear enough. You can, I'll give you, I guess, in the percentage sheet which I have uploaded, there are few questions in which these types of questions are there, and now the commodity percentage will be 8.33% reduction. Sorry, minus is also there. यहाँ पे ये क्या होगा, ये वो होगा जितना आप खर्च करते हैं, ये नया प्राइस होगा, ये भी न्यू प्राइस होगा. अगर एक्सपेंडिचर सेम रहता तो यहाँ पे 110 की जगह पे 100 ही आता. ओके, that was it for the percentage concepts. Please do practice the questions. Okay, thank you all.